All right, welcome back to our channel. Sitting in front of me, I have a package here. It's interesting. One of our subscribers reached out to us and said, "Hey, I got some tools I want to send you." So I'm going to go ahead and open this up right now, and we'll see what I got. I don't know if I should mention his name. I don't know if he wants that or not. But he was one of our coin giveaway winners. So, I just want to say thanks to Jay for sending this to us. I'll just say that. So let's get a knife and cut this open. And wow, it's not just a tool, several tools. Oh, kinds of gloves, everything. Wow, wow. Look at it. I think he's seen it in my one video that I lost this pair of snap ring pliers. Look at this. All kinds of goodies. Wow. So, let me just go over these real quick. These are Klein tools. These are Klein tools. So we have a marking tool. We have the snap rings, Allen's. So these are SEA and metric. And we have electronic screwdriver. Well, that's nice. Some nice Phillips and regular head. Wire snippers. Oh, punches. Can never have too many punches. I love punches. Nice pair of snips. All-purpose electrician scissors. Guessing this is a multi-tool. That's nice. Couple of buckets. That's nice. Some gloves. Never have too many gloves. All right, so a nice, this is a slotted screw holding driver kit. It's got an adjustable slide that goes up to the head, and you can actually put a screw on there, and then put your screw head on there and slide that up, and it'll hold it tight. So you can actually get it into where you need to screw that into. Nice, nice. And look at this, knuckled hex bit. It's very nice of them to send this to us. Let me read this real quick. It says, "Gary and Charlotte, just a small thank you gift. Watching the videos you put out allows me to stop thinking for a while and just enjoy the time. You are both so genuine and bring a normal to our hobby. Hopefully you can use these tools to help scrap. I am an electrician and these are the best tools you can buy without a lifetime warranty." Jay and Jenny. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that. I know Charlotte, she was asking me about this. She's not here right now. I'll explain later about Charlotte right now. But thank you so much for these tools, Jay and Jenny. And all right, so let's go ahead and move into our video for the week. Okay, so last week we put out a video, and it was a dumpster dive into my common source or honey hole or whatever you want to say. It got over 4,000 views, and I had a lot of maybe first-time people that had watched our channel, and I got some comments that were just like, they just didn't believe it. It's like it's a setup. Maybe I have this dumpster in my parents' basement that I can go to whenever I need to make a video, you know, just to fake a video or whatever. I assure you this is a company that I have worked out a deal with. They allow me to go in. I've done this many times throughout the last year. I've been going there for a couple of years to this place. I just started doing videos 1 year ago. Many of the things that I broke down, I've explained that I got them from my source. I pay 10 cents a pound for the stuff, which is more than what the scrapyard pays them. And I do it for the purpose of recycling. I have to fill out a form to explain what I'm doing. It's recycling. I cannot resell the stuff. I cannot take these motors and send them off and get them rewound or whatever you do. I can only recycle them and separate the copper and the aluminum, the brass, the shred, and you know, the likes of that. It is completely legit, but I did have a guy who was like, his first time watching your channel. He goes, I find it kind of, you know, basically, I find it kind of strange that you just happen to be walking by a hopper and you looked in it, there just happened to be all kinds of copper-filled items in it. You just happen to have a forklift right beside you that you use to load into your truck, and you drove off into the sunset. Said first time watcher and last time. You know, I hope he does come back and watch again, but it does seem a little far-fetched, and he's not the only one. There was a few other ones that thought it was far-fetched, and I get it. But if you've been watching our channel long enough, you'll know that, you know, this is stuff that we get quite a bit. I get to go to that hopper quite a bit and pick and choose some good, valuable, scrappable items that I take. But in saying that, if you don't believe that video, you ain't gonna believe this one today. Let me show you. Okay, like I said, if you didn't believe my last video, you're not gonna believe this one. Here, look what is right in front of me. There's, I don't know, 20 partial rolls of wire, and that ranges anywhere from 12 gauge to, I know there's some 16 gauge in there, 14 gauge, 12 gauge. I think there's a little bit of communication stuff in here. Maybe this one right here. No, that's 10 gauge. But yeah, guess where I got this from? My source. But they didn't charge me anything for it. They said they were cleaning out the electrician area. They had a rack up against the wall that they wanted to clean out. This stuff had been sitting there for 10 to 15 years. They haven't touched it, haven't used it. And they said, take it all. We're cleaning house. I said, absolutely. Thank you very much. And it's all to strip. Or I can keep it. I can do whatever I want with it, I guess. But we're going to strip it down, and we're going to get some free money. Bear Bright copper in my area is paying $5.20 a pound. I'm assuming that a majority of this is going to be Bear Bright. I'm thinking maybe some of the lesser gauge, the 16 gauge, they might not pass off as Bear Bright because it's just too thin. But the 12 and the 10 gauge we'll be fine with. So let's go ahead, and I have a little bit of time that I can start stripping some of this down. And we're going to get some kind of a value of it. I didn't weigh it beforehand. We're just going to weigh it after and see what we get. All right, let's go ahead and start stripping this down. So I got the wire stripper all set up to the correct depth. I'm going to start on the bottom wire there, and we're going to keep on stripping down until we get somewhere. I'm going to speed the video up. I'm going to turn on some tunes, and we're going to just enjoy stripping down some wire, and when we get a good amount, we'll weigh it up and see what we got. I got my nice Klein tool gloves on.
Let's build better. Broadway's smash hit. It's coming to Toledo.
All right, so this is a 500-foot roll of 14 gauge wire. Let's weigh this up and see what it weighs. And then we'll compare it with time, see how much money we made an hour off that. But I'm gonna have to cut it short. This is gonna be my last reel of wire to strip down. I got some other things I gotta take care of. So let's go ahead and weigh up what we did so far. All right, so let's turn this scale on here. So that roll, that 500-foot roll took me 9.5 minutes to strip down, and let's go ahead and weigh it up and see what we made here. So there's a majority of it on the scale anyhow, and it's 6.1 pounds. All right, let's do the math here. All right, so that's just a fun fact. It took us 9.5 minutes to do this, so under 10 minutes, and we got 6.1 pounds at $5.20 for bare bright. That paid us $31.72 for 10 minutes worth of work. Now, I would like to have a job like that was full time. But okay, so let's go ahead and weigh up everything that we got, that we just did. Throw it back in this bucket here. Throw that on top, and we're gonna weigh this whole thing here. And I know this tub weighs 2.1 pounds, so we're gonna subtract that. All right, so we have the scale is zeroed out here. Throw this whole pile up here. And that comes out to, so we're gonna take off 2.1, so we got 44 pounds of copper, bare bright copper, 44 pounds. Let's figure that out. All right, so 44 pounds at $5.20. That's $228.80 for what's in this bucket right here. Now that's a nice little profit, especially since the stuff was free. All we got to do is put a little elbow grease into it. All right, so we had something that developed to where I got to stop scrapping for the night. We debated on whether we should bring this up, and me and Charlotte talked about it. You notice she's not here. Where is Charlotte? Well, let me show you where she's at. Let's go visit Charlotte. Somewhere in that big building, we're gonna find Charlotte. Let me get past this tree here. All right, let's go find her. So this is what has developed. What you doing, Charlotte? Where you at? What are you doing here?
I'm hanging out at the hospital. There ain't much scrapping here, I can tell you that right now.
Right. Doctors get mad when you try to scrap this kind of stuff.
So, if anybody watched the video that told how we started scrapping, this is part of complications from the tumor, and it has to be fixed.
Yep.
And so they had to address it now, and it's gonna cut into maybe our video making.
Maybe. We don't know for sure.
You know, I'm gonna be.
So tell them if we miss a Wednesday, this is why.
If we miss a Wednesday, this is why. I'm down here, and we looked for stuff to scrap, and there's nothing. But I did get this cool pair of yellow socks. I'm not worried, and I'm in the Lord's hands, and everything's good. I just wanted everyone to know in case we weren't on there on a Wednesday night. And so I do want to ask if anybody that's watching is a praying person. I would appreciate
Send prayers our way. Yes, we
Yes.
appreciate it. Yep. So what happened is Charlotte developed a little bit of a infection on the part of her skull where they removed it and did the surgery. So they have to fix that bone. That's what's going on.
And the doctor says it's doable, it's fixable.
Very fixable.
But like I said, we
Should
don't
go
know.
pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm good right now.
Yep.
I mean.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna probably end this video like this. We're in good spirits, and we're gonna get our scrap to the scrap yard when she gets out of the hospital.
Yeah.
We can't do it before then. All right. We appreciate everybody watching. We appreciate your prayers.
Thank you. And
Thanks for watching.
bye.
Bye.